John.
I'm getting my free pack.
You're supposed to say James. Jesus Christ. Hi, I'm John.
And I'm James.
And we're here with John and James Beverage Reviews to review the Bud Light kind of flavor system. Bud Light Orange, Bud Light Lime, and Bud Light Apple. James, what are your thoughts on this initially?
I think it's interesting. I mean, beer shouldn't have flavor. I've never thought, like, you know what, I could mix my beer with a strawberry. Like,
I tried Bud Light Lime back in the day, and I thought it was kind of gross.
I also thought this one here, yeah, this was terrible.
But we went to the liquor store, we saw this new pack with 3 different flavors, and I thought, we gotta try this.
I will say right away, not a fan of these cans in the store.
They're the same volume as a regular beer.
I just think it's
355 mils the size of a regular beer, but they're like skinny, kind of tall
it's a
cans.
weird. It's like putting me into a can. Yeah. Anyways, which one should we try first? I say we should do the lime one first because we've had the lime one already.
Yes, I agree.
So
let's try the lime one first.
Wait, are we chugging it or are we just taking a sip and then?
We're gonna sip and then chug. All right, so
look at me meeting them halfway. Look at that growth.
Initial sip, I think it's kind of.
I don't like lime.
I think it's kind of gross.
It is.
I never liked Bud Light Lime before, so if you like Bud Light Lime, all the power to you. No. You might like.
I feel like it's more of like a.
It's like a girl's drink.
Yeah, it is.
What are those drinks the girls are always drinking? Palm Bays.
Yes.
You know, it's like a palm.
No, they drink that nude shit now.
Nude. Well, they're gonna take another one. I really don't like it. I think it's gross, to be honest. Like, I'd rather have a Bud Light.
Oh, I'd rather have a Bud Light too, for sure. I don't know. It's just like a slight. It's like soda water with a hint of lime.
Hint of beer. It tastes more like soda lime water than beer, in my opinion. If you want a beer, then go get a beer. If you want a soda lime water with a hint of beer, then get Bud Light Lime. Yes. Let's do a chug test. Bud Light Lime
chug test. Number 1 of
Number
3,
1.
Apparently.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
It's not pleasant.
It's gross. If you were to rate Bud Light 3 out of 10, a regular ass Bud Light out of 10, what would you rate?
3. Oh, regular ass Bud Light.
Regular ass.
Regular ass.
Regular ass. If you were regular ass Bud Light.
See, that's why you don't drink these, because it fucks you up. Regular ass Bud Light.
Yes.
Oh, 9. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 for sure. This 3.
Yeah.
And I'm just being generous here.
I would agree with you. I would give it a 9. I mean, the Bud Light is classic. You know, it is a lighter beer. If you're not a fan of lighter beer, that's fine. But I'd still say in terms of light beers, it is a 9 out of 10. And this, yeah, 3. DC 3.
Oh, itch.
So Bud Light Orange.
Bud Light Orange.
Let's do a little bit of a sip. A little sipsy. I think it's better than the Bud Light Lime. Do I think it tastes like beer? No.
It does not taste like beer.
It doesn't taste like beer at all, even in the slightest, but I think it's better than Bud Light Lime.
It tastes like a dollar store brand orange juice.
Yeah, it's like that cheap orange kind of.
Yeah,
or, you know, in that Sunny D commercial when they're like, I got some purple shit and orange shit and then Sunny D. This is the orange shit. Orange shit. I mean, it's not bad. If I were to go...
It's better than lime.
If you don't like beer, when I was younger, I didn't like beer. But I wanted to get drunk. But I didn't like beer. So if you don't like beer and you want to get drunk and you like kind of shitty orange drink, you will freaking love this. I highly recommend Bud Light Orange if you're in that circumstance.
Okay, it is compared to this, This is terrible.
It blows Bud Light lime out.
Maybe I'm not a big fan of lime.
I don't mind lime.
But
Like
I
I
don't-
use lime for tequila chasers.
I
And I
don't.
like it.
Everyone's always like, put lime in your Corona, and I'm like, no.
I do. See, I like that, and I
I'm-
still think that's
I don't-
gross. That tastes like synthetic chemicals. It doesn't taste like a real lime.
I'm taking another sip. Instead.
Another sip, sip 2. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. It's not a beer. If you like beer,
It's not a beer.
it does not taste like beer at all. Not even in the slightest, but it's not bad tasting. So here's to your big gunt.
I needed that.
Yeah. I found it easier to chug than the Bud Light Lime. So, again, you give a Bud Light a 9 out of 10. What do you give Bud Light Orange?
4.5.
4.5.
I didn't want to go 5 because I gave that copper lager a 5.5. And I would rather have the copper lager than
You would rather have the copper
Yes, I
lager?
would.
Interesting. I think I'd rather have
The
this.
thing is with the copper lager is that it is beer. This doesn't taste like beer.
No, I'll go on record to say I'd rather have this than the copper lager, but this is not beer. So
Yeah, this is
if
like-
you're comparing beer, well, this
Yeah.
isn't even in the category because it's not beer.
I don't know.
If I were to rate orange kind of substitute juices, I would give this a 6. So now we're gonna move on to the Bud Light Apple. My thoughts on Bud Light Apple is it's gonna be disgusting because I don't.
I like apple.
I like apple juice. I don't like apple beer.
I can smell it instantly.
You instantly smell apple juice.
Like here's a scent of apple for your beer.
Oh, you know what it smells like? Did you ever buy apple juice and you fucked up and it was that apple beverage? You ever do that?
No.
There's a difference. There's apple. If you go to the store, they have apple juice and they have apple beverage. An apple beverage is some Frankenstein bullshit that fucking tastes like ass, and that's what this smells like. I'm telling you, this smells like apple beverage. Let's have a sip of the.
I feel like I'm gonna like this one a lot more than I like these two. It reminds me of Thanksgiving.
Why were you raped on Thanksgiving?
It just does. I feel like this would go well
Well, with your
with a bunch of
Your
leaves that have
pancake
changed colors and a turkey.
I don't like it. It tastes like apple beverage. It tastes gross.
Nobody knows what apple beverage is but you.
Apple beverage exists. I fucked up a bottle
Okay,
once.
when we go to Freshco, you can show it to me.
Oh well.
They won't have it.
All right, let me have
It's
another
Freshco.
sip because I found it to be gross. But
I think it's better. I think it's better than the other two.
oh
You don't think it's better?
no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It tastes like if you mixed your apple juice with some beer. Would you ever do that?
I wouldn't
Hell
mix
no.
my beer with any juice.
Hell no, you'd never do that shit.
But
Hell no.
we could say the same for orange and this is the worst one ever.
You could say you might add a lime, like people do
I
add
don't.
lime to Corona. So you
I
can say
don't.
that is possible. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
There's nothing's.
I could
around
see the orange
possibility.
being out of it, but the orange, it doesn't taste like a beer at
I
all.
could piss into a tequila cup and drink it. I'm not gonna do it, but I could.
Whoa.
As a rating wise, I would give this a 5.
Oh, we gotta chug it first. We gotta do the chug.
Oh no, I've already come to terms.
You don't want to do the chug.
Oh, I'll chug. I'm just saying, I've already come to terms. That's a.
It could be a bad chug.
Well, any chug could be a bad chug.
I guess that, okay, come on. You're making me go too far, right? I'm not going all the way over here again, all right? All right, well,
I'm just trying to enjoy this beverage here.
you can't enjoy this beverage.
Why can't I enjoy it? Because
It's like
you don't enjoy it?
slowly eating ass. You know,
Well, does the ass have corn in it?
you want to get it over with. You know, you
It
don't.
depends whose ass it is.
Okay, let's just.
Like, you didn't think that through.
well, I'm saying, whose ass would you want to eat for half an hour?
Like, okay, that is a tough choice.
Yes, it is.
And it depends.
I have no idea where we've gone to in this conversation. How did it come to here? I don't know. We're gonna have to watch the replay.
You compared this to eating ass. I don't know how you got to that point.
No, I'm saying you don't want to do it slowly. You want to do it fast. You want to get it going.
I just compared it to like if there's.
You're a slow, sensual ass eater. All right, okay. Forget my analogy. It's done. You killed it. It's done. I won't use it ever.
Are you saying you wouldn't do that to a hot chick?
It's done. Okay? You fucked it up. It's done. We're moving on.
I don't know if I'm moving on.
We're gonna do a chug, okay? We're gonna just try the chug and we're gonna see what happens. I never said it was a girl.
Well, I thought it was a girl. See, now you're changing the game.
2019, alright? You can't make that assumption. Jesus Christ.
Okay. I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
Alright, well, let's just do the chug then and then it's over.
I'm worried that you're gonna chug that and try to eat my ass.
What are we cheersing to?
Now I have to think.
To the new 24/7 WWE belt, or what do you want to cheers to? Ugh.
All of alcohol.
It's very acidic. It was very acidic.
Here we go.
Juice from concentrate, you know? Tastes like cheap juice.
It tastes like good times, slightly. I mean, it's better than these fucking two. Like, if you got orange and lemon.
I'm going with orange.
You go with orange. I'm going with the apple. You see my apple more. I thought we chugged them. And you didn't chug them? You chugged half a beer?
I didn't chug them all.
You're a real piece of
They
shit.
were gross, alright? You called me out, they were gross. I didn't chug them all. That's the reality. I chugged like 3/4.
You said, let's chug a
I
beer.
said let's chug the whole thing.
You said chug.
I said let's chug.
Yeah, that implies the whole thing. Jesus, tap dancing
I
Christ.
give Bud Light Apple out of 10 a 2.5.
I give John's chugging skills out of 10 a 1.
A strong
And
one. A strong
No,
one.
I'm only giving him a
solid
1
one.
because he's here. If he wasn't here, I'd give him -6. But because he's here and he'll put me in a chokehold and break my leg, he's getting a 1.
A solid one. Actually, when I go back and I think about it, the Bud Light one is the only one or Bud Light Lime is the only one that kind of tastes like an actual beer.
I like the apple one.
Ugh. These two don't taste like beer at all.
I think the apple one's the best though. I do.
Oh my god.
It reminds me of Thanksgiving.
What is with your Thanksgiving?
Because apples and
I've
Thanksgiving.
never heard you mention Thanksgiving ever in your life until today.
Yeah, because
I didn't know that was such a big thing to you.
Because I never chugged an apple.
Are you from England? Why do you care about Thanksgiving?
It's time to be thankful. And it's a time for giving.
It's a time for thanks and it's a time for giving.
And
Wow.
you're just sitting here shitting on
I'm
me.
sitting there.
Why don't you go celebrate Halloween?
I love Halloween. It's
Yeah,
my
I bet you
favorite
do, you
holiday.
Satanist.
James, let's get your final. What are your final thoughts
On what? What are my final thoughts on what?
on the beers? What the fuck are we
Oh.
doing here? That's our whole thing is we're reviewing
That was
beer.
weeks ago. The final thoughts on the red, orange, green Bud Light.
Yep. So you're giving it a thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
James gives the beers a thumbs down. We went from a rating of 10 to thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah. End of the day, I think they're pretty gross. I don't mind the orange one. But it doesn't taste like a beer. So if you want orange juice, go buy orange juice. If you want beer, go buy beer. Don't buy this. That would be my final thoughts.
My final thoughts are.
You already had your final thoughts. This is your second final thoughts? How many final thoughts does this man have?
6.
All right, go ahead with your second final thoughts.
I don't want you now. You made it an issue.
No.
No,
Everyone wants to hear your second final thoughts, so let's hear it. What are your...
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that I did one like 30 seconds earlier.
So what are your second final thoughts?
Well, it's not good.
It's not good.
I mean, this is the best one.
No, hell no.
For some reason.
Hell no. This is the best one.
Yeah, well maybe if you chugged it, you would know.
It's not a real beer. I'm not chugging juice. Huh? You go to a park, you chug juice with your friends?
I do.
Juice.
I do have one more thing though.
One more thing. James's third final thought.
No, it's not a third. It's not a final thought.
It's just what? It's a third point.
It's not even a
It's a
point.
final
It's not
point.
even a point. It's nothing. It's
It's
nothing to do with
nothing.
that. It's nothing.
But
I think it might lead into another video.
oh my goodness gracious, this is very intense. I didn't know this. This is all him. What lead-in are you talking about, James?
Well, guess they'll have to tune in next time to find out, won't they?
Oh shit.